What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Africa AI only battle. Things are going pretty well at the moment. I mean, from a perspective that we're not playing in the game, we're still alive. I mean, I know how it can go well, but it's been very interesting and entertaining. Mali is currently at war with the Songhai, and I don't know how this is going to go, because the Songhai are pushing in from the north of Mali here, but Mali are making progress to clean up these cities to the south. And this is huge, because I think if Mali can really pull something off here, if they grab these 3 cities, maybe they'll miss out on the capital. But if they can take these 2 as well, and obviously they've already got one, then that could put them... That's probably going to slingshot them back up there, because the Congo probably was starting to pull away a little bit. But there we go, Rhodesia, out of nowhere, although I probably missed it, maybe. I might have missed it. Into the atomic era, as we see them and Zimbabwe teaming up here to destroy Kilwa. Rhodesia not getting the better side of the deal here just yet. Grabbing the Kremlin as well as they do that, and there you go, Mali grabbing the second Songhai city to the south here, the former Ashanti Empire, which was crushed by the Songhai, now falling into Mali's hands. How is this going to play out? Obviously, Nigeria and the Vandals are currently all that separates main Congo, or mainland Congo, I guess is the best way to describe it, from the main section of Mali. Obviously, there's these 3 cities over here, which are kind of just acting as giant air bases right now. But, you know, what can you say? They obviously are bordering Congo, but the Vandals and Nigeria are still in between. Neither of them doing... I mean, the Vandals are doing okay, but they don't really have numbers. But full credit to them for still being alive. The Mazai have obviously piggybacked on this Mercurian war, right as Mercuria are about to run out of steam, but I don't see them taking this. It's in a river, it's in the meander of a river, so there's only 2 real tiles to come at it from. You've got to come through these mountains. It's going to be so difficult, and I really don't see the Mazai removing Ethiopia. One of these 2 will need to probably have planes before we see Ethiopia destroyed in this game. Austria and Greece are still going at it, and Greece really going for it now. Lots of riflemen spilling over the border, and Austria might just lose out this time. If Greece focus and attack one city, I feel like Austria this may be a bit too much this time. Poor them, but look at Greece, completely empty, and yet Rome still refuses to do anything. It's ridiculous, Rome. Like, do you want to win or not? Because you're not settling. It's not like you've got another strategy going your way here. France remain peaceful. I think they look a bit stronger than they are. Although they are doing okay for tech. They do have a lot of archaeologists. So obviously there is that issue. Oh, World Congress has expanded its infrastructure. I'm not going to choose a host because that would be a bit biased. Just a bit. Who's the host right now? Who's that? The Garamantes of all people. They're like the Switzerland of this game, I imagine. They're just very neutral. Just chilling. Just, you know, very small and hoping not to die. I mean, they're pretty safe. Like, no one around them's really tried to kill them recently. I mean, Mercuria came pretty close when they took all this stuff, but they're still alive for now. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mali just peaced out. Well, that was... Okay, they took everything. They took this city in the peace deal. They took this city in the peace deal, leaving just one Songhai city remaining. Very smart move, Mali, because I think you probably would have lost the city here if you weren't careful. But very smart move from Mali. And in a few turns, I think obviously quite a few turns to be honest, but soon I'm sure they will come back and take Gao. Obviously now they can set their sights maybe on Nigeria, maybe just pushing taking this Garamantes city here to get another good coastal city. But either way, good move by Mali. Let's see if they can continue to keep up the aggression. That does now leave us just with these couple of wars that aren't super big. Kilwa being kind of the big one. We'll see who takes this, basically. I don't know who. I feel like Rhodesia have got infantry here now, which is something they were missing before. Here's the Rhodesian artillery that's going to be doing the big part of the sieging. And obviously I think that's what happened here in the south. But obviously all these Zimbabwe units just arrived before Rhodesia could rebuild. And they managed to grab it. So it's going to be a bit of a race. I think statistically it does seem like Zimbabwe have a bit more. But Rhodesia might just nick it. They've got these infantries here. Might just nick it. Burundi are doing very well. They're sort of going under the radar, just slowly building up, keeping themselves safe. Obviously, they settled this 4th city within their borders. Obviously, it wasn't their 4th city, but you know what I mean. It's a 4th city for now. Within their borders, which may have been a good idea, because even at worst, it's another defense weapon when you're being invaded. And Kilwa is now into the yellow. Kilwa, Kiswani And it looks like, oh, they are trading with the Zulu, which sucks for the Zulu to lose a friend like this. But it does look like they'll be pushed out to this island, so they won't be eliminated completely. I have no idea what this island's called, and I apologise if it's like a famous island. I'm kind of hoping it's just some random island. People we would like to visit, well, influential, Rwanda and Nigeria too. No one else is influential. And who is this? Mercuria just entered the modern era. There you go. Good job, guys. Zulu, Shaka, we just having a chill game. You're just happy here, not really doing anything. It's just one of those games. They either feel like the Zulu either do well, or they either go ham and just destroy everybody, or they don't do well. You know, normally they do well because it's a world map and I don't have space to fit in too many civs into Africa, and they normally have quite a bit bigger, a lot more space. Like all of this Zimbabwe and Rhodesian land would be theirs, and then Congo would have all of this, and one of them would come out on top. But this time, neither of them have had the same luxury, although Congo did have quite a bit of space, to be fair to them. I know they were, if we were to do it like on a basis of who people voted for, I think they were the favourites. Greece and Rome were up there too, but everyone's so annoyed. Like, obviously, it's kind of like you want one half to win. You want either the Greek fans to be happy and Greece to take out Rome, or Rome fans to be happy and Rome to take out Greece. You want to see one, though. I don't want to see neither. Like, I'll take 50% being sad and 50% being happy instead of 100% being kind of annoyed. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping there's a war here, but we ain't gonna get. Rome have had the opportunity for so long. Like, this isn't Greece's fault. I mean, Greece is trying, to be fair to them. It may not be the best option that they have on the table, maybe an Ottoman invasion or something, or trying to go after the Vandals again. They've basically got nothing, but, you know, at least they're trying. It's not for the lack of going for broke here. They've got all their units here, but Rome could easily just connect their empire, and then choosing not to. So it's Rome's fault, basically. But also, at the same time, Rome is so strong that Greece would never attack Rome, I think. That's the other thing. Rome is kind of being the coward here. Greece is trying their best in a bad situation. Just trying to sum up AI moves. There's probably no logic to this at all. The AI probably just does what they want. Or what? You know, there's probably no logic to it at all in reality. But I'm trying to, you know, put a nice touch on it. Both these cities now up to 29 population. Both nice and huge. 27 here. This region spawning a whole lot of food. I mean, imagine if they used farms properly. I mean, they have here, to be fair, but most of the world has not used farms correctly. Something's going on there. But yeah, like Assyria, look, there's no farms, and this city is at 27 pop. And Mercuria joins the autocracy club. What a world this world's turning out to be. Everyone's just basically getting dictators. I mean, what more could we expect from an Africa AI only battle, I guess? Just a ton of dictators. And up the Congo. Okay, kill while you're dead. I mean, this doesn't matter actually, but that doesn't help. Doesn't help your situation. But I mean, it's just the Congo saying, yeah, we took part in this, as they're about to die. I don't know if they are. You safe here? There's no way this is enough boats from the Congo. Although they do have a load of boats chilling somewhere. It's not over here though. So you are safe for now. There was a ton of Congo boats. Oh, they're all over here now. Oh, they even have carriers. I think they had these before, but it's more important now because they actually have planes on the carriers. They're serving a purpose for the first time. I'm going to keep an eye on Rhodesia. I imagine like the Manhattan Project is still a way away, but they are in that atomic era, so we'll see what they come up with now. And yep, I see those machine guns on the Zimbabwe border. But let's watch this. This is going to be the big event of the episode. Well, the Mali Songhai peace deal was pretty big. Like, a few cities fell there, so that's probably bigger. Looks like Burundi is about to try something as well, but I don't think Kilwal will still be around when the time comes for them to make a move. I don't really know what Burundi can do. I mean, they can wait till they get planes. I mean, they've got artillery, so it might be worth a try, but going after Rwanda is probably their best hope right now. I know people are rooting for Rwanda too, so it's always hard to say things like that, because I know there'll be people going, no, as their pick gets destroyed. But come on, it's fine. They've made it through 320 plus turns. They've done okay, Rwanda. I'm impressed. I don't know why. I mean, to still be alive, I guess. They're in a tough spawn as well. These guys were right next to each other. In reality, I feel like they'd probably take up like 2 tiles next to each other each. It would have been hard to actually get them true to spawn. I could have put them the other way around. I think Rwanda is north of Burundi in real life, which is why they're this way around. But they are very close on the map, and both very small countries. So, you know, maybe Rwanda got screwed a bit, but they got a giant lake. I mean, they clearly didn't get screwed because, you know, they have all of... They're pretty safe. I mean, they're still alive. let's leave it at that. Alright, so I'm not going to take the blame for this. Zimbabwe did steal the second Kilwa city, and this is only going to increase tensions down here. Zimbabwe is empty though. Like, if Zulu and Rhodesia, Zimbabwe obviously have these units here, which doesn't help Rhodesia. But if Rhodesia can rebuild a bigger army, I mean their army's big, it's just spread out very far. This makes you think the Congo are giant. I think in numbers the Congo aren't leading by that much. It's just very spread out. Congo is not so spread out. They just have them all bunched together. I think actually looking at it, maybe that's wrong. Maybe the Congo is pulling away now. I'm not checking all the time, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, if the Zulu and a Rhodesia that rebuilds a little bit and gets into an actual position to attack could probably together remove Zimbabwe. But this isn't going to help because obviously now it's another front. Obviously there was already the Madagascar front, which didn't help. Also, that's interesting. Zimbabwe's boats. Zimbabwe could be a threat to the Masai that Kilwa, or if it had been Rhodesia, it would have been the same. But yeah, more threat to the Masai now. Luckily for them, they have a ton of frigates, which will probably save them if anything's to happen. Oh, okay, Rhodesia is changing. Change of plan. This seems dumb. You're not really ready for this. Let's see how Burundi does this. I'm kind of worried because as much as Rhodesia are kind of like the villain, simply because they won the last episode, and I feel the person in the lead always kind of like the villain. You want someone smaller to beat the person in the lead. Like, I would love to see Burundi win this war, but at the same time, I know that if they win it, the Congo kind of gets stronger, because Rhodesia, their rival, sort of disappears a bit. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is kind of a big event. Rhodesia v Burundi. I feel like someone else has got to join. There's no way they'd be brave enough to declare that on their own. Unless, like I said, there's just no logical thought to it. You can't really pin it down to reasoning, and the AI just does whatever it wants, which is probably the case to some extent. I'm sure there's a much more mathematical feel to it. I'm sure the AI isn't thinking about what it's really doing. This is a weird train of thought we've got into, but it is just a cool concept to think about. I mean, it is the basis of what I'm doing. I'm literally just sat here talking over a computer simulation. And trying to apply some story to it. That's basically all that's going on here. Wow, that really sucks the life out of these videos, doesn't it? Hey. But anyway, let's keep going. I think Greece are struggling a little bit here. And guys, I've got to end this one a bit early, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.